Welcome to Workday HCM Hire. In this session, we'll review the hiring process and learn how to hire a pre-hire candidate into a position or job opening. Before you can hire an individual, a pre-hire record must exist. You should also understand the opening's staffing model type. Additionally, you should know whether the individual is an external or internal candidate and whether they'll be a contingent worker. This information determines which business process workflow the system initiates. Regardless of what staffing model you use, the process of hiring a candidate is the same. This includes recording information about the worker, assigning the worker to a position or job, and defining the terms of employment, such as location, hours, and compensation. When you hire into a position or job, Workday requires that you complete certain actions, including initiating a hire. If you hire an external candidate, you will initiate the hire business process. With this business process, you'll need to include data such as the hire date, position title, location, weekly hours, and more. After you initiate a hire process, you'll want to propose employee compensation. For this task, you'll enter data around salary, bonus, and merit plans, and any other compensation components. Lastly, your company may need to include additional worker documentation to meet federal and internal mandates or compliance regulations. This can include information such as I-9 documentation, biographical information, and organizational assignments. You can add, review, and manage uploaded documentation using the Maintain Worker Documents task. The hire business process is configurable. You can define the workflow with actions, approvals, to-dos, and checklists, along with any necessary sub-processes to meet your business requirements. Now, let's learn how to hire into a supervisory organization that uses the job management staffing model. In the job management staffing model, you set hiring restrictions on the entire supervisory organization. Workday then creates the opening at the time of hire, giving you the most speed and flexibility in staffing decisions. Let's explore an example. Brian Sullivan is an HR partner for the sales and marketing group. He needs to hire a sales solution consultant into the sales support department. Brian will navigate to the Sales Support Department Supervisory Organization and select the Staffing tab. He'll then confirm any hiring restrictions. This supervisory organization restricts job profiles to sales solution consultants and locations to Chicago and New York. Then, Brian will select the organization's related actions icon. From the menu, he'll select Hire, then the Hire Employee option. Workday requires a pre-hire record to search for a candidate. Enter the first and last name of the candidate and select the search button to display results. From the results, select the desired candidate and then the Start Hire button. Once Brian confirms the supervisory organization, he'll select OK to enter and confirm any required information. To hire an employee, Brian must enter the hire date, employee type, location, time type, and any corresponding job profiles to proceed. Once Brian selects Submit, the hire business process initiates, along with any associated sub-processes like background check. Hiring into a position is similar to hiring into a job. The difference is that in the position management staffing model, you create individual positions and hire individual candidates into these positions. Let's explore another example. As the HR partner, Brian Sullivan needs to hire a senior manager of marketing communications into the marketing communications group, which uses the position management staffing model. To complete this transaction, Brian will navigate to the Marketing Communications Group Supervisory Organization and select the Staffing tab. He will then verify the unfilled position and confirm any hiring restrictions. Since this position does not have any restrictions, Brian can proceed with the hire. Then, Brian will select the Related Actions icon. From the menu, he'll select Hire, then choose the Hire Employee option. Similar to processing a hire using a job management staffing model, Workday requires a pre-hire record to search for a candidate. Brian will search for and select Jake Bateman's pre-hire record. He'll then select the Start Hire button to proceed. Again, Brian confirms the position and supervisory organization details. Then, Brian enters the required HR data, such as the hire date, position, employee type, location, time type, and any corresponding job profiles to proceed. Brian submits this data to initiate the hire business process. It's important to remember that each organization will configure the hire business process and sub-processes differently. You should also become familiar with any workflow steps that you'll be responsible for. In this session, we reviewed the hiring process and how to hire into an opening using the job management staffing model or the position management staffing model. Thank you for taking the time to learn with Workday.